getting started a little early, but I just wanted to make sure I could get things working. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bounce back and forth. There we go. All right, now I'm on. All right. So I'm still kind of getting ready. And trying to get set up here and comfortable. I've got my that's this weird cat tarot that I plan on using. All right. Let's see. We've got 4 of you here. Thank you so much for coming. I went ahead and got the stream going a little bit early, just trying to make sure that I took care of any problems. Yeah, I'm this tacky. I am this tacky. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on because it ends up coming up. Hi, IT guy. How you doing? How are you? Oh my God, it's really windy here. The sun is out. It is, I thought, great this morning, but then I realized that there's a high wind advisory I caught last night, and it's blowing to hell outside. So it's really chilly up in Northern California here, and it's right off the ocean, so it's cold. So, dang. Is it? I wish I'd rather live in Southern California. It's just too cold for me here. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? So what I plan on doing, you guys, is making, ideally now, a consistent Thursday and Sunday live. And like I said, unless there's an unforeseen, not feeling well, or there's a whatever, an appointment I can't make another day, it's going to be Thursdays and Sundays, which is, I think, a good distance of days, the best. I'm doing okay. I am. Some days, this morning was a bit rocky, but I'm doing okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's like, it was just like everything was, going wrong, one thing after another. But eventually, well, Sonia, I have to agree. I have a very complicated relationship with people. And I think a lot of folks actually feel this way. And it's like, I like people, but I just can't stand always being around them. And I'm a loner. I need to, I'm the type that has to recharge by being alone. Some people recharge by being around other people, but boy, I'm not one of them. And I love my lipstick. I do. I love my lipstick, my lip gloss. I tried the dry or the matte liquid lip, and it's just way too dry. And it still ended up getting on the outside of the inside of my mask. So, what to do? What to do? So I'm just checking out, seeing how you all are doing. It looks like we have. I'm just going to check, make sure my husband answered my text to pick up my medication. Yes, hold on, sorry. I try to take care of these things in real time, but you never know. So anyway, there's downed wires. I keep getting alerts for downed wires from different places. It is so windy here. I like to be by myself a lot. And the thing is, I don't get enough time truly alone. I have people constantly coming in my room with this situation. There's really no privacy. And I really need it. And it's been very, very hard. That's part of my problem. Sorry, guys, it's my husband again. Oh, he's being silly. I'm not going to tell you what he said. Anyway, yes, I got this from a viewer. It was so nice. This is one of my, I've gotten two things from viewers, and I really do treasure them. This is one of them. Uh, this was by, her name is Cynthia, and I have a link to the Schadenfreude. She has one of those little shops, and she heard me like, I want to do also Schadenfreude Sundays, but uh, that's where this came up with. She sent me a cup. So, and it's great, man. I've got my coffee in here and it lasts a long time. It doesn't, got it on my little warming plate so it doesn't get too stewy or too cold. It's just the great size. Oh, okay. Best company in the world. Yes. All right, so shall I get warmed up? I try to do some readings for myself, and I really hope that I can. I think sometimes when you try and do readings for yourself, it's much more difficult to be objective. I need to ask somebody to do a reading on when I'm going to move. Well, I already know, but it's just like it's like maybe I don't have it quite right. I want to make sure I know it's going to be more when the pandemic is clearing, but we're starting to get that way carefully now. I threw on my sweatshirt and I should have given it a good shake because it looks like the cat laid on it. That's nice, huh? Real life, folks, real life. Okay. So if any of you have a question, public or personal, if you want, you can go ahead and put in the topics. I may or may not get someone here typically to moderate, so I may have to knight a moderator. We'll just see how it goes. I may not. If it just maintains being a small group, hello, all 16 of you here. Okay, I see you, Chromatica. And hello, Allison from the wet and windy UK. Well, it's the dry but chilly Pacific windy Northern California. Hello, back. Okay, so talk amongst yourselves, to do that, and be kind, be kind. So I'm going to break into my readings with Chromatica's question about what do my parents think of me? And so I'm just going to try and dial in. And I see you, Jennifer. And as always, because it's just me, kind of a one-woman band here, and I see you, Allison, your question. I will try to get these down as they come. Now, again, just to caution people, YouTube is still eating comments. It's eating my subscription numbers. I have just decided to throw my hands up in the air and say, well, I'll do it till I can't do it. So you might have to repost a question if I don't see it, because they've been doing that right in the middle of lives. Even my own questions, they've eaten, and they still. It's like some of the people I try to complain to about it live don't seem to believe me or something. But a real problem, still a very big problem. What can you do? So what do your parents think of you? Chromatica. Chromatica Rebels question. I'm just dialing in. I ask the spirit, the creator, my spiritual mentors that assist me to kick it in and help me to read accurately and clearly on everyone's questions. Make sure you folks are ready 4 answers in case I'm actually having a really on day, because sometimes people aren't ready sometimes for the response. So let's see, what do Chromatica Rebels parents think of her? Or them, should I say. What do Chromatica Rebels parents think of them? Okay, let's see what the cards want to say. I'm using it again, the weird cat tarot. We get the 7 of Cups. So they definitely would see you as a creative and somewhat dreamy person. It might be that you have a hard time making a decision because there are various possibilities yet, and it can be hard to go make it to get direction and go with it, because sometimes if you have this way of thinking, you can constantly see something new. But we get the 5 of Cups, and this shows that there is, I don't know if there has been grief or like you've had a loss that you've dealt with, but they're acknowledging that. And hello, just very quickly, hello to Leslie, hello, Shivani, and everyone. Just please, thank you, IT guy. I might knight you here. As I'm answering, in the middle of answering Chromatica's question. In the 9 of Cups, there's a great sense of satisfaction with your drive, your creative drive, with the Page of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So I feel like they have a very deep sense of appreciation. I think when it comes to your creative, whether you know it or not, and your emotive linked ability, that part of your nature, and that I think that you think differently. There's something about this, and I think the only frustration may be like, but you've got to pick a direction, make a choice. That's kind of what I feel. Otherwise it just stays a dream. There's activity that I see a great deal of satisfaction around that's just begun. There's a King of Wands. I don't know whether this would be a father figure for you, fire sign type, or kind of a fiery personality, passionate type of emotion. I get the Devil though, and I don't know whether this is a male that has like an oppressive energy around them or connected to their behavior, or they're worried about addictive or tempting behaviors, if that makes any sense. No worries, IT guy. And I get the 9 of Wands. They feel that you have great strength with this, also with this Knight of Swords, and the ability to take action and stand up for yourself. But they recognize that you've been through it. And I don't know if this King of Wands was somebody that you learned a really hard lesson through, somebody that would have been abusive. But I see that there's an acknowledgement of your strength in getting through that, or in going through this, and the need to act quickly with it, or having acted quickly, maybe getting away from somebody like that. they just worry about the unnecessary risks that you take and about you getting into something bigger than you're aware of. They don't want you to like endure any kind of theft or loss of health, somebody taking advantage of you or harming you. I think there's a great concern this way. That's like, don't, there's something about risks. And you can let me know if this makes any sense. And I get a Queen of Pentacles. I get a woman, an adult woman who's much more with the Hierophant. I'm feeling like old school. And you might be a bit more outside the box for them. And it worries them. But they like it at the same time on another level, if that makes sense. And I get that they're just watching you and they're there for you. On some other, it feels like even if in your physical present that they're for some reason not there for you, I think deep down inside or in the spirit of how they feel, there is concern, but I see respect. You're probably much more out of non-traditional than they are, if that makes any sense. I'm glad that that makes sense. The Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant, she would be much more with that. Let me just show her. She's a little more, by the book, not so adventurous, perhaps traditional. And I just think that they're worried that, I think they're the worry type. They worry that you're going to get hurt. They worry that someone's going to hurt you. They worry that you're going to lose possessions or really physical, as I'm a parent, so I totally get some of this where it's like, my baby, I don't want you ever to be hurt, ever, or to sustain any loss. That would make sense. Now let's see, let's go back to that Queen. Now, the Devil. Now, does he have addiction problem or like just a behavioral problem that, or is he looking at that meant for concern to you? You don't have to answer that. But I just feel like that Devil card is kind of connected to his card. And it could just be that he's worried about, crime happening to you or addiction issues or somebody like who has that problem bothering you. It looks like the very much, I think, typical parental with the kind of people that they are, their concerns. Is he? Well, that might be the fear and the obsessive energy then with that Devil card. Okay. So I think, though, there is disappointment that you have with them, and I think that they have with you on some level that there's I think deep down, they respect that you're somebody that they could never be. And I think that's much more out of the box. And again, maybe that's why I get this energy. They're afraid for your, maybe that's where all that fear is too. I'm glad that this makes sense. So that's where it's at. I don't see anything like a lack of love. It's just a lack of, I think, a difference between that mindset and you're being a totally different mindset. You're just on different wavelengths. But I do see that they care. I do. There's definite worry, fear is their energy. I'm sorry that you're enduring that. I get a King of Swords. I'm just going to round this out for you. I'm not quite sure who that. And the Knight of Wands. This might be you. I don't know, or another energy around you. But this is someone who's encouraging. This is an adult male with the Knight of Wands that's, I feel like, likes the direction and feels really positive, more at peace, and excited or energetic about the direction in which they're going. So I'm going to close out your reading there, Chromatica, and I think that answers that question. They do care. You know what? I think it's kind of mutual where you said that you're disappointed and they don't understand. So, there's love there. There's love there. It's just the lack of understanding. The disappointment, I think, is mutual. And hopefully someday, but love still prevails. And it's kind of, that's what happens with my family too. All right. So I'm going to go to the next person, love, and I will try to carry on. Okay. So we have Jennifer Bing. Let's see, will I be happy in my next job? Okay, so permit me just to shift gears. And if there's anybody, let me see, who's going to be sticking around, let me know. I might be able to handle just this small number, but please be patient. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. So I've got to pick my energy up. Jennifer Bing, will I be happy in your next job? Will I be happy in my next job? That's your question. So let's ask Spirit. Jennifer Bing, be happy in her next job. So I ask the Creator and my spiritual helpers, help me to read accurately and clearly. I think pretty much so. If you want to be left alone, I think definitely you've got boundary. You've got a boundary around you that looks like Queen of Pentacles, and I don't think that bothers you, though. Maybe you've needed a boundary, I'm not sure, or wanted a more personal space. But I see a Queen of Pentacles. I see the Nine of Pentacles. So yes, I think that this is a card of definitely your own efforts bringing you success and doing well by your own initiative, and that you're in a very much stronger position. And I think your personal space, your personal boundaries are respected. And I think that's something for you that was a big deal. Okay. So I'm going to say yes, Jennifer, and I hope you don't mind. I'm going to continue on because I've got quite a few here. Okay, Allison, will I ever sell this house? Dialing into Allison, will I ever sell this house? So Allison's in the UK. If you're looking for a new place, I'm not quite sure where, but if you're looking to move, let's see. So Allison Otway wants to know, Spirit and our spiritual helpers, if she's going to get her house sold. I think it's a little, you're going to hate me saying this, I think it's a little further down the road, but it will sell. It just, with this card, the Three of Wands, it's the development where you have to kind of look, there's going to be more opportunities coming. I feel like it's you know what, I think it has to do with the market as well. There's something, okay, let me get another card here. Ace of Swords, definitely. Yeah, you will. Now, it's just going to be that it might be a bit further out, longer than you want. It's already been that, obviously, But the answer is yes. Okay, with that Ace of Swords, I can feel positive about that. Um, I see it's been a real rebuilding of your life, but you'll get to it. You'll get to it. And trust your intuition, okay, Allison? Trust it. Don't let people try to listen to that small voice. All right? So I think you will definitely comes up. Oh, Tyler, thank you. That helps. I wonder, are you an air sign? Chromatica. Okay, so next I have Alberta, I believe. We have another person that's wanting to sell their home. I'm wanting to buy. I'm wanting to move. Okay, Alberta from Noonan. Will I sell my home this year? Alberta Thomas. Switching gears. So, Allison, just to let you know, your home, it will sell. It looks like you've been through some real unexpected bounces, reset buttons, but it will sell. All right. And you'll be able to be rebuilding your life. I feel like I needed to round that out. Okay. Thank you all for understanding my silly ways that I am and how I do this and being so patient. I much love to you all. Okay. Alberta Thomas wants to know her home this year sold. Will it sell, please? Alberta Thomas. So I'm asking Spirit and our spiritual mentors as a group, because we're all here, make use of the energy, right? Will Alberta Thomas's house sell this year? We have a word. I get the Five of Swords. So that looks like clearly it's been a struggle. They're answering that. Mm-hmm. And the Knight of Pentacles. It looks like it's been a slow go. And there's been some hidden things that may have not been clear from the get-go. That may have slowed you down. I don't know. But it shows you remain dutiful. And I believe 10 of Pentacles. That's what I want to see. Yes, yes. I think you will sell it with the Five of Cups. I think it's bittersweet, if that makes sense to you, Alberta. Eight of Pentacles. I see we are looking at maybe I almost feel like I don't know if you're going to be building a place or remodeling a place. I feel like it's a home or something new, or maybe it's a new place you're going to, but I'm getting some energy this way. King of Cups, the Devil. All right, who's been yanking your chain, sis? Looks like you've been going through some stuff. I just want to check on this. I think this is somebody you've had to cut out of your social life. Somebody that's got a King of Cups with the Devil around them. Now, that could mean they have behavioral issues, or they have addictive or obsessive problems. We got another person, male, like that. But I feel like with this Ace of Swords and this Three of Cups, you're also getting a message of like you're him out of the social life. This could be a friend. And I do think you will definitely move. It's like there's been radical changes that you've gone through. But I see things stabilizing this year. And eventually. It's still going to be a bit rocky, Albert. I'm not going to lie to you. And I think a king of swords going to be needing to make some choices. Somebody connected to you that's a king of swords, if that isn't yourself. Somebody connected. But I see that it will. But I just see, God, it looks like you've been through heck. I hope, you know, that is a helpful. I do see it selling. Just let me throw cards on it again, because that's how I feel. Didn't expect all that other stuff to come out, but sometimes the cards just do that. I'm just going one question and done cards, just one and done. Wanting to know if your house will sell this year. I just want to circle back on Alberta. Okay, I feel better now. 7 of Cups. Okay, there are some things that need, where again, choices have to be made before an action can be taken. So I think, yes, get on with whatever it is that you need to do to make that happen. Whether it's like touch-up work or whatever, get ready for it. Because you do get, I get a card of bringing balance, but you need to bring balance by making choices and going with the direction. Making a choice, not getting stuck in too many choices or so many choices overwhelming you. Just even if you got to pin one to the dartboard and throw a dart and make it choose to go that way, do it that way, but do it. Hope that makes sense. 6 of one, there we go. You'll be moving, yeah, and it'll be more peaceful. More peaceful. So yes. Okay. Now, next one. Okay. Oh, who do we have next? What does this do to me? All right. This has been all right. There we go. I'm glad I kept my little okay, mom put on lipstick and spray perfume. Oh yeah. I love frankincense and myrrh. Oh, that's so wonderful, Shivani. And let's see. Hello to Leslie again. I'm just going through these. Will my finance improve through lottery or a future book? All right, Mary Lloyd, I'll ask. All right. I wanted to ask Spirit, will Mary Lloyd have an increase in her finances through lottery by chance, literally, or by a book, a future book? All right. What can you share with Mary with regard to her financial, what's going to help her to financially improve, if not these two things? Thank you so much. By the way, let me just, I see your Sanib. Okay. Let me just finish here with Mary and get to everyone. You get the Queen of Swords. This is writing, love. To me, the Queen of Swords or swords people are always writers. So I'm getting a nudge toward the writing. And the Two of Wands. There is some sort of opportunity out there for you that way. So go in the direction of writing. Even though it might be very new to you, or there is new contacts, or trying to establish yourself, even if you're a novice, it looks like you would actually, that is the answer, the cards, the spirit wants to tell you, the universe, to go And Four of Wands, you will create more, and doors will open and lead to more opportunities, so you'll jobs will lead to other jobs, okay? And you'll enjoy that. All right. So yeah, you'll be at peace. You'll be okay. You won't feel uncertain. All right. All right. Let me just catch up between those that. All right. Okay. So let's just make sure that I can keep up with y'all. It's getting crazy. All right. I just want to make sure I got you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I should have never taken my. All right. Here we go. I think that you would be the next one. Wait, no. All right. So forgive me because I'm doing the dance by myself today, the rumba. All right, Taylon, I think you would actually be next. So you're asking about the unhappy marriage situation ending, and will you be better as friends? Okay, let's take a look at that. So I am asking, dialing in with Taylon, and asking about the marriage situation. Will they be better? Will it be better for them just to be friends? So we ask advice and give thanks. Oh, my cards are going everywhere. This one's getting dog-eared. Shoot. Okay, we get the King of Pentacles, all right? And the Seven of Pentacles. I see a man that needs to reprioritize his life. He needs to make some changes. So if he's telling it's you, it's certainly not. The Chariot, a move. There's success connected with that. And there's something that is like, I think that there's an awareness and the beginning of a new awareness that comes if somebody has to move or move on. There's just a need. It almost feels like, is there something with your husband's work? There might be a change or something along those lines. He might get good news this way. That Seven of Pentacles. But there's definitely looking like, how would my life be better? And needing to go in that direction. There is having like the ambition and the direction. So it feels like, yeah, I have to say, I feel like there's the need to let someone go, potentially here. Because I do think that with that Page of Cups, it would mean that success as friends, as an energy that is more light in a relationship. I feel like this guy just needs to change his life or reorder his life, and he might not be able to do that with you there, for some reason, if that makes any sense. Queen of Cups, the Hierophant. This is the marriage, more traditional. That's probably you. The Empress, the wife, and the Star. And I think it could just even be that a break is just going to bring about an immense amount of better energy. But just go slow. And I think that that is counseling too, with that Hierophant. Might be very, very helpful, especially if you don't already have it, and you're going through this decline. It's kind of odd with relationships when they're not quite ended and they're not quite thriving, and it's an odd place. And that's where I think people really need to have, seriously, be talking to at least a support group, somebody that is like trained for this if they can, because but I see also you as a woman are going to feel a lot, I hate to say it, but like better. um I get this star and it just feels like you go through a hard time and everything, but your energy is cleaner, it just feels lighter and brighter. So, and here's the husband card, the Emperor. And I just feel like he's argumentative. And that's something that he needs to learn about. He needs counseling about this. He's argumentative, picking a fight or something. Is that true? He needs to do a lot of work on that. That's what the cards are saying. The Emperor, Five of Wands, he's argumentative. Knight of Pentacles needs to work on it, really. And because a lot of this is, I'm sorry, but down to certain things that not only other people have done, but especially that his own behavior that he needs to own up to. That makes any sense. This might be about the only route. Or at least one of the ones that's currently being shown. The interesting thing is that I feel like he then has to work on it if you're not there to blame. Does that make sense? Three of Swords. I know it's a heartbreak. And the Two of Wands, that you would have to go and about a different direction, but there are opportunities that here with this Two of Wands that may give that growth that is needed, that experience that he's not getting. That's the only thing I can offer you. And I think in the long term, it would bring about, I see there might be a King of Cups in your future that you find peace with. Or this could be, I don't know, this could be even him. Maybe he'll grow out of it. I'm not sure. But I just feel like don't be so afraid. And it's easy to say, but it looks like that might actually be the thing that is needed for him to wake up. And I'm not saying it's all him, but I just see there's behaviors that I'm being shown connected to him that need to change. Okay. And I should have Shield Maiden. But I don't know if she's still on here. All right, let me get back to it. Don't worry, folks. I am getting to your questions. I just want to make sure that before you threw up your... All right. So, Sanib, Gohar, will Usman follow me to Chicago? Follow me to Chicago for law school. Okay. I'm not quite sure. That must be somebody that you know. But let me see. So, will this person or who you are inquiring of, will they follow you to Chicago? For law school. Sanib. So, I am asking the Creator and our spiritual mentors here in mind to help me read accurately. Well, Usman follow Sanib to Chicago for law school. What is the answer that I should give? What is the truth? What do the cards pick up? I get the Nine of Pentacles, so I think yes. This is a card, again, of like you're going to be doing independently well um, for yourself. It shows that you have the determination to do your work and that your environment is a positive. Yes, and you get the sun. So that's a yes. That is a yes. When you're looking for a yes, no, especially, that is a yes. All right, let me just see. I wanted to make sure. Oh, thank you. Wanted to make sure I got yours as well. The best way to learn all the meanings of the tarot cards, okay, what I found, and I can only speak for myself because everybody's brain processes information a bit differently. And some of us, especially like me, even more differently. But what I find many times helps me, because I'm old school perhaps, is writing. And I used through my years, and I still go back to journaling a lot. And it's cheap. It's you don't have to have any other tools really than perhaps a guidebook that that think is good. And I have some that I could recommend. Mary K. Greer is a great author, but I use certain workbooks, and I learned to use got me using the cards in a lot of unconventional ways, and meditating with the cards, using the cards a day. And I think usually simplest is best. Why overwhelm yourself? Allow yourself to build the hunger. Um, Start a card a day and just learn to shuffle and focus and get the feel, learn that whole feeling, set up that whole time to do that. And just do a reading, like even a one card a day, and just start that out. And you can focus on also learning a card. I would say do a major arcana and a minor arcana card every couple of days, or whatever feels best for you, maybe once a week. Go to the next card and really study that card. Don't feel the time crunch. Don't do that to yourself. Allow yourself to really like swim in the cards. That's what I allowed myself to do. That's what I needed to do. And there's no one answer for every one person, because everybody's brain, like I said, processes differently. But I found that doing readings for myself and journaling them, and then looking up the cards and then studying them like a card a day, um, and just getting to know the cards, really getting to know the cards, like, like literally kind of swimming in them for a week. I got to where at times I'd start dreaming in the cards, which was weird. I haven't had that happen in a long time, but you might even have that happen, and that's good. So that's what I would advise you. Um, okay. I don't always want to know my destiny either. Many times I won't read on something. There's lots of time, and I don't think you need to know everything about everything. I think you can get too wound up, and it can become more cloudy. It is as it is to read. So I think it's good to just take it easy. I think you were definitely Chromatica. The You would have been the King of Swords, but just keep doing what you're doing because it looks good. It looks like you're on track with the way you're living going forward. You got all day. I'm glad you do. Um, okay. Let me see now. Forgive me. I know I am bouncing all around like a tennis ball. Okay. I feel like I'm nearly on top. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, Shabani Dumas. I will read on you now. That would be, I think, correct in my, with what I have showing up in my feed. I am doing a live, just so you know. Okay, if you have like a move coming up for you. Yeah, I am too. And okay, we'll tap into your guides, all right? So, Shivani, we want to see if you're going to be, oh, got to get these two in there for you. We want to see if there's a move in Shivani's future and anything that spiritual guides want to impress upon Shivani. If I'm not saying your names right, please understand. Once I put on the camera, I can never talk. I can never normally say how I would, you know. So thank you for being understanding and patient. Much love. All right, let's see what we have for you. I think a lot of us can be moving. Okay. Is there a move for you, Shivani? All right, so let's see what we have. I get the Strength card. This is a card about coming into your strength and holding your boundaries. Like you said, you're a loner. It's important for us that our boundaries be honored. And when they're not, it's very hard for us. And I understand that because I've got that going on now. And 8 of Wands. So I think, yes, you have activity picking up here. So you could decide that you want as well to be in a different space where you feel more comfortable for who you are and with your needs. And I see activity picking up. This is like, okay, I got to get to it. I've got the urge to move, and this is you taking action. Okay. And I see the Page of Wands, so yes. And the Queen of Wands. I feel like definitely there is movement. And I feel like the environment will be better or more to your liking. Yeah, there's the energy itself will be different, just a little bit lighter, just not as and more peaceful for you to retreat in, and you'll enjoy that quiet retreat better. I feel like there's a bit more nature as well. These two made me feel that way. I hope that's helpful. Okay, let's get on to the next question. Thank you so much, love. All right, let's see. We have okay, I'm just clicking on to the next area. Oh, I'm so glad that Israel is agreeing to a ceasefire. I've got to do a reading on. He's the next one I'll be doing. A reading on is Netanyahu. I was going to be doing a reading on him yesterday, but my husband's like, come on, once Wednesdays for us. So it's like, fair enough. So I'll be doing that today because I feel like he's another kook. Yes, I will definitely. That is a darn good. Okay, wait. Oops, what we got here? My boy runs hot and cold with people. Hard to read. Will it be safe to bring in the new additions to the house? Okay, Leslie, I'll get to you. Your fur baby. your puppy. Okay. So we got to know new people or other doggies. We have to consider that. They can get very upset. Let's take a look, Leslie. Because that I'll tell you, that gets messed up. Oh my goodness. That dynamic is important. Okay, let's check on Leslie's fur baby. Open to a companion or new person coming in, or no? Spirit. How does Leslie's fur baby feel? Are they open to a new companion, fur or human? Oh, honey, I think no. This is, I think for other furry friends, I think that's, well, I don't know. No, this is somebody that likes their own boundaries. Let me just see, because maybe there's like stepping out of that zone. 9 of Swords. I think it makes them nervous. I think they like to have a very close circle. Your fur baby likes to keep it small between like trusted folk and you. And I do not think, I think that I'm getting a message here that I like to keep my circle small because I get very anxious. I get very anxious by others' energy. So I think it's because your boy is very sensitive. And some people's energy, yes, some no. So I think he likes to keep it small and you'll know who he doesn't like. But he's letting you know I like to keep that, people and keep to myself a little bit more because people or others make me nervous. Aww. Page of Wands. And they have a very good imagination. Likes to play. It's like, I don't need anybody. It's like it's saying, I'm sorry. It's like your dog saying, I don't need anybody else. I've got toys, we can play, we play our games. That's so funny. I've never read on a dog before. I'm enjoying it. Empress. There's a lady friend. Might be all right. Coming up. Might have a different change with them. There might be a lady friend they like. And they'll give her the okay. But she's going to be a very intuitive person. All right, Leslie? That's interesting. Okay. So I'm going to go to Sonia's next question. Evil. Check if evil is present could you check if evil is present in a reading of the Pentagon? In a nutshell, the head guy admitted to Terminators in our very near future. Is that to do with their weapons of war? Because I mean, they have been like robotic war. Let's just take a look. I'm sure there is some there. In every high place, there always is. They're always attracted. And especially something like that. But let's just take a look in the Pentagon. Is there anything we need to be? Is there? Okay, I'm just going to read Sonia's question. Wants to know if there's evil. Some evil people. Are there some evil people in the Pentagon behind this Terminator? Ideas, technology, use of. It's the use of. It's how you use anything. But some people, but then some things can kill you a hell of a lot faster. So let's just see what is the answer to this. So I'm going to ask my ancestors and the spirit of the tarot, creator. Is the pentagon evil in there? What do we need to know, eh? Ten of Wands. This is oppressive. That is utterly oppressive and would be utterly oppressive and not used appropriately. It would be used to oppress. Definitely. It would, I think on one hand they'd be saying, oh, it's for balance, but it doesn't bring any, it goes to extremes. It's not a good idea. I agree with you, actually. Do I trust these idiots no, I don't. King of Pentacles. I think this is somebody looking to make a shit ton of money off of contracting through Pentagon. King of Pentacles, and we got a Queen of Cups behind that. The Queen of Cups might actually be fighting that, or end up be somebody that pulls that, is like, no. I feel like this is something that's being fought over, this kind of stuff. So this also makes me think, with that really oppressive card, there's going to be some people that are going to be let go, I think, also. That doesn't mean that won't come, they won't have some kind of technology that way, but I'm shown this is another infrastructure going to be clearing out that needs it. Ace of Pentacles in the Tower. So I see a man and a woman in connection to the Pentagon, and there's going to be something coming up here. And I feel like this is where where that who's in charge. This is nobody that should be in charge. This is, to me, like they will be clearing that out too, and rebuilding the Pentagon, clearing out the people there. Now, I don't mean to be like, and they're gonna, but it's pretty much, our whole systemic structures need clearing and changing, and that's going to be another one of them. It looks like it. And it might be we're going to have significance between a man and a woman, I think, connected to this change and to this, I think, another scandal popping open there. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. This has to do with balanced use, I feel like, of funds and using things in a balanced way and not an oppressive way. And in that you'll stand up for yourself, but you're not going to be an oppressor. And so, I think we're going to see some changes there. Okay, where people with that kind of thinking, I think we're being shown will be going. That's interesting. I'm sorry, Clarence. I hear you, brother. I was feeling that way this morning. It was just like, oh my God, I have got to get myself together. But I did it. And not every day is I just think to myself, this is one of those days. Well, let's just try and get through each moment. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm getting through. I am getting through. I hope you are too. And hello to Sharon Sipe. I'm just so grateful that you show up all the time. And Lori Gilbert. Okay, honey, let me take a look. You're next. My marriage isn't doing so well. Should I buy my own little farm on the East Coast? Yeah, that sounds awesome. Whether you're, no matter what, to me, I'd like to go quiet. I'd like to go to more quiet. I need to move to a little more isolated, but not too isolated. but it's the place where I've lived is been living. It's just since I was 19 years old. I'm going to be 53, so I want to have some peace and quiet. I'm getting grumpy in my older years here, and I want quiet. Damn it! All right, so Lori, let's see, just jumping on in there and seeing what the message is for you. Okay, what's the advice for Lori Gilbert? Should she just get a farm on the East Coast somewhere and just live her best life? What's the advice? Two of Cups. Okay, so we are talking about relationships, picking up on that. And the Six of Pentacles. Well, it's give and take. And maybe needing some outside help in that relationship. I don't know if you've done that or not, but sometimes the Six of Pentacles says, this is where you need to ask for help. If you haven't, or you maybe need to ask for a different help or from a different person, but it's like an outside source would bring a great deal of help, maybe to that relationship. Four of Pentacles. You could have a very stubborn situation on your hands where something's been stuck in a rut or just feels like that. And it needs to change. There could and so what my thinking is that if you can get that outside help, you might be able to get that rut to change. And a significant change with the Death card. Unless the relationship just is not going to go, then you're going to know that it's run its course. But I still feel like these cards encourage some sort of outside help with that Two of Cups. It didn't bring up that Two of Cups for nothing. And I really do believe that this is like a moderator, a mediator, a counselor between the two of you who might be able to help you both to make some radical changes where there's been some stubbornness or a rut, if that makes sense. I hope so. And I see the Knight of Swords. Then this is activity that picks up. What do we got going here? And the Page of Swords. Getting out of that rut, trying new things. I think this is a new way of thinking, or trying to a new thinking. I think maybe you both will be in Ten of Cups. That's like happy family card. And the Sun. You know what? Don't give up. Don't give up, Lori. I'm going to tell you not to give up. This relationship, I'm getting the cards that say you just need, I feel very clearly with this reading, the right counselor or middle person to come in between the two of you to help you work through it. And then I think you would see some significant night and day change. And you'd be a lot happier. And there would be a change mentally going on. I just see like more quick energy. That makes sense. So find counseling and go have that farm together. Maybe that's it. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and you guys, you're going to be in a stronger position in the future for it. So I don't think that's the answer for you and your relationship. I think the answer for you will be to get very committed, and him to, or them to counseling, and you can have a really good life together. I see that. I hope. Please keep in touch with me. Let me know about trying to find counseling. All right. And thank you for the donation to the channel. Sharon Sipe, you are tremendous. You deserve being you're going to be the moderator. Let me go bounce over here. A lot of people have this problem. Do you? Oh, I see. I'm just catching up on some of your readings here. Okay. I'm just going to make Sharon, let me get to Sharon Sipe the, yeah, she is. It's like, girl, you just got your, I got to get you a t-shirt. But y'all get you the one with the new logo and stuff. But where is she? Now when I go to look and find her, there she is. I always have to go to the other one, see. There we go. Da, 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 da. There we go. Thank you so much, Miss Sharon. All right. When did I know I could read the cards? I'm just catching this randomly. And thank you, IT guy. Thank you, guys. Well, I saw my mother doing it back in the 70s, and that was my first exposure to it. And I've never had a doubt that I could. It just never, there was never any doubt that I could. I saw her doing it, and I just naturally followed my intuition. I thought, I want to pick up some tarot cards. And I'd never ever thought before to do it. And at around 18 years of age, year after my accident, I did that. And I just started pouring myself into learning the cards. And I think a lot of it helped me to deal with adjusting to things after my accident. It did help. So I just picked them up. Okay, I want to make sure. Peace. Oh, my daughter is having surgery next month. Can you see if it's going to be successful with no issues? Thanks. Now, I am probably jacking this up, and if I am so, so, so sorry. And thank you all for your donations. Okay. And I see your comment, love. I'm just going to do Peace Brooks because their daughter was going to have surgery. I just want to find my. Oh, I did already. Just so you know, Chromatica, I already did a reading on Brit, and I see her. You can look it up in the pop culture playlist. Apple pie. Oh, you make me hungry just thinking your name. And okay, I'll get to you, sweetie. Let me just. Okay. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you subscribed. I'm having such problems with subscriptions in my channel. All right. All right, Peace Brooks. My daughter is having surgery next month. And then I can just go, I'll just continue to go boop, 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 down. Okay. I try to be fair. Next month, if it's going to be successful, Peace Brooks, I'm going to dial in. No issues. All right. And I'll definitely put her right now in my intentions, but I always have a candle lit, usually every day. Today I didn't because the candle was bothering my eyes. I got to get a different one. That one was like supposed to be pine, but it's like that was killing me. So I usually put in prayers anyways. You can add her name up to the prayer list. I do keep one on the community tab wall, which I hope I don't lose the way they're taking subscribers away from me. Would not want to lose that. Okay. Let me see. Peace Brooks. Next month. Okay. I get the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. So that is good. I don't see there being a problem. I don't. I see them being mindful, looking, at what they're doing, observe, that it's like, I just feel like there's like mindfulness in this, who's ever doing the surgery. I know it's crazy, but that's what I feel like I am seeing. And I feel that with the Seven of Pentacles, there is some having to make some changes with one's life, perhaps in order to heal, that kind of thing that you have to do. But I don't see anything. The cards look light. They don't look heavy or burdened. It looks as it should. And I feel like there's going to be, just tell her not to overdo. That's what I feel like she might think, oh, I'm just gonna, and like, so that she needs to heal. This will be, I feel like, a little bit longer healing afterward, but this will be a new cycle that she'll be in, and she'll be better for this surgery. So yes, I think she'll be just fine. All right. Okay. So I think I'm trying to come up under Apple Pie's question. My friend, her name starts with a C. What she thinks of me? Thanks. No problem. There's so many people that want that kind of, reading. It's funny. And I want it too sometimes, but there's nobody but me to do it, really. So I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm objective enough or not. But your friend C. All right. What do they think of apple pie? Don't worry. The cards know who apple pie is. It's just making me tremendously hungry because I love apple pie. Okay, let's see. What does C think of apple pie? Their nickname, their avatar name. Apple. Just want to make sure I get these cards really shuffled between people. Oh my goodness, I still get the same card. Okay, we get the Page of Swords. No way, man. I still feel like that. And I got the Page of Wands. That's very playful and stuff. It's fine, but I still feel like that was another card. I might need to switch it out to another deck. Let me just hang on. Let me see these cards are doing to me. All right, I'm just going to shuffle it some more. I think my hunger got the best of me. All right. This hungry work. Apparently it makes me hungry to read cards. Okay. What does C think of them? I don't know if you're going to school or if you guys are learning stuff together, but they think that you're smart and that you catch on to things quickly, that you're a fast learner. And there's a great deal of, I think, of admiration with that Eight of Pentacles. And the Emperor. I think, yeah, there's a great deal of respect. They feel like you can master things. The Eight of Cups. This person may have issues with abandonment. Or if it's you, Ten of Wands. I'm not quite sure who has that issue here, but I'm being shown, and it could even be because the Emperor's there. It could be around a father figure. But I feel like more that Emperor and that Eight of Pentacles has to do with mastering a skill and feeling like someone's really on top of their game. The Eight of Cups is, again, an issue, I think, of it can be somebody that moves on because they feel burdened. So I don't know if they had a father figure that did this. This is like really heavy in the energy right now. There's a feeling of abandonment and feeling overwhelmed, this person. So maybe they need a friend to give them a call. Eight of Wands, there's some activity picking up, but yet the Hanged Man, but there's a delay. It's a different point of view that's needed. I don't know if they have issues, you know. But I think this person's fond of you because when I look at the Eight of Wands, it's energetic. The Hanged Cat just kind of looks like they're hanging up. So they like talking to you because they get a different perspective. And they admire and respect you. And they like to ask you things. Yes, there's a King of Cups connected to abandonment. And the Six of Cups, there's a lot of nostalgia. Maybe the two of you have a lot in common and have certain nostalgia, grew up, doing certain things. But I think that some of that nostalgia is like you share a lot of hard stuff too. But there's humor in this relationship that I think you guys can bring out a bit of laughter. That's so needed. And again, I keep feeling like where I get the Emperor figure though too going down, there is some sort of sense of that could be like a bit of competitiveness, jealousy. I'm not sure, but definitely kind of a competitive sense. But it's like this person wants to pick your brain. Four Wands, they feel at peace with you. I think that's different from another feeling of where they felt like somebody was going to leave them, always feeling like somebody was going to leave them. And the Wheel of Fortune, I think this is going to be a lifelong friendship, or at least for a long cycle, because I think you've probably known each other before in another life. But just take it easy, take it slow, and be there. And I think this will just unfold as it should. It looks like a good relationship, and that you can help someone have a different perspective, I think, about certain things they want to go and do with their life. I think you help them to have esteem or something. That's important. Okay? Yeah, the energy will be good. According to your question, Shivani, I saw that looked very good. And just going back to the Britney Spears, as I'm rolling down the questions here, again, I did do a reading for her, and I don't want to be a spoiler, so if you want to check it out, it's in the pop culture playlist. Okay, Deb. Oh, yeah, you can ask a question. Okay, just don't mind me. Thank you so much, Maya. Back on board. I'll see what oils are available. drop and ship. Oh, thank you. I would love that. I use them. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, Chiromancy Mystique. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Yes, that's very nice. Thank you, Shivani. That's so beautiful. I love it when viewers do that. I'll send a Reiki. I think Lori. I still think he. I know it might be a shock, but it was like I don't know. There's some big change, and I just see that things are gonna you're gonna be on better terms. If there's some, I feel like there's a need of some kind of counsel. Okay, and Denny. Let's see here. Toxic on off. Okay. Hurt heartbreak circle with A now finally over, or is something coming up with A in the future that I should be prepared for? Okay, let me take a look, honey. And thank you so much for your donation. Thank you all for your donations, and thank you for your patience. I do try to get to everybody that I can. And just know if I don't get to you today, I'm here again on Sundays live to do your many readings, and I will try to catch up with you then. All right? Okay, so let's see. Demi. My glasses, you guys. Ugh. All right. Let me try and circle into you here, my friend. A. What is the advice with A that the universe gives you? What should you be prepared for? This has been a real roller coaster. It sounds like a heartbreak for Demi. With A. We will refer to the person as A. What do you advise them with regard to person A? You need balance, okay? Straight up the get-go. That's what you get. And if this person cannot provide you that, then it's time to, I think, move on. Justice. Yeah. Okay, so we're definitely talking about balance. And fair is fair. Fair is fair. I don't know if that is anything that is going to have a special meaning for you, but it's got to be right. And if this person is not doing you right, then they're not, the right connection. There has to be balance. Then I see a male here. This perhaps is A. I don't know. Maybe it's you being more owning your own boundaries, And I get the Four of Wands. So I just feel that there might be someone else for you to meet, actually. I'm feeling like this Emperor and the Four of Wands is somebody that you could come and meet out in public, at a public setting. I think this is somebody new. This is calling, there's some kind of balance that's going to coming into your life. And I get an older man. This would be, and the Emperor would typically be father or a husband, older, usually more established, but Four of Wands. This would be like a pleasant, I think, public. It could be a small party or outing. Judgment. It's time to hold people accountable. That's a message of judgment, and that includes ourselves. Queen of Wands, I'm thinking that's probably you. And you, with that Queen of Wands, you're very magnetic. And you need to know that you got it going on, sis. You don't need this. This kind of energy, Queen of Wands people, they're typically very charismatic. And you're strong. And you need a strong man. And a strong man is not someone that breaks your heart over and over. King of Swords. Yeah, I think there's a new dude that I just don't feel like this is the same dude. There's somebody new coming into your environment, and I don't know, you'll be out and about at something. I think you'll meet them, and I think you'll enjoy their energy. So I think you'll be looking at maybe letting this thing go with A. I think there's somebody new coming in. So be patient and just go out and work on you. Work on you. Focus on yourself. Love yourself. Okay? You're welcome, Lori Gilbert. Okay, Demi. I hope that's helpful. Okay. Let me just bounce on down. And I got to Sanib. That was a yes. Okay. All right, now we are with Art with Keeley 5. Hello, Maya. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for sharing your hands. Thank you so much, Art with Keeley. I'm gonna check your stuff out. I love, you know what, you guys don't know it, but like when I have a little extra time and I'm like too tired to do a reading, and I just want to like, I want to know about so and so. So I just go look and see what you guys like, and I'll go, oh. So if you have a channel or something, let me know, okay? Because I'd love to come visit in my spare time, which ain't much these days, but I'm always back on there because this is a real passion for me. So like I could have 5 people on here, and they could take away my community tab. I'd be sad, but I'd still be on here. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Mama. But I think she's gonna be fine. She's got that. She's gonna have a longer heal time, and I think that's gonna be frustrating. Peace, Brooks. So just tell her that it's gonna be a long downtime, but it's gonna be worth it. Totally worth it. Yes, Adaname, I will read on your thing. Your question, can you read on my finances this year? I'm worried. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. I'm glad that resonated, Apple Pie. Sometimes it's hard when I'm doing many readings, and I can always circle back at another session. Okay. Adanami, God, the food names are killing me. I need lunch. I swear, I need a personal assistant. All right, your finances. Yes, I'll read on them. I'll try to anyway. So I ask my spiritual mentors and the Creator, what advice do you give Adaname involving their finances? What advice do you give for them with regard to their finances? Okay. No, Page of Swords is popular day. Okay, being watchful and being aware of the trends of inflation, this kind of thing, I feel like is very important. 9 of Swords, it shows your worry. I get it. Sleepless nights. Yes, that shows up. Okay, so we're tracking you. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, well, this is good, though. This could be bumping up your skills, and this can be getting those diplomas, getting those excuse me, now I'm starting to lose my voice, getting those certificates of higher learning and training of some kind. Okay, it can also be learning on the job as you're, and money coming in. It can be almost like commission work, but I just feel like There's more money that's coming in. This is good. This is good. I'd be upset if I didn't see this. This is you working your hide off, and with that concern. And Knight of Swords, very quickly, I think you bring yourself, back up to where you feel more comfortable. I see you acting quickly, or news coming in quickly too. And it feels like it has to do with learning skills, certificates, or something. Chariot, there's success. Moving forward because you're determined and you've got the work ethic to put behind your train here. Yes, you've got great work ethic. It's going to be moving forward, but not without effort. Be mindful and be watchful. And I think you'll have enough to spare that you might be helping other people, guiding them at least, or advising them on what they can do to budget or do out you did something, really. And you'll be okay. But I see you hopping on it, and hopping on it is important. This could be a close friend, or this could just be you and your boo. But I see you being okay. I do see you being worried, but I see you getting on it, and you getting on it quick is going to make a difference. It could be that you're going to be doing an overtime or something like that. I don't know. Getting some sort of extra training certificate. I don't know. But whatever that extra is where career is concerned, it's quick. You're working, and it's like you make up for whatever you're worried about. Strength. You're in a good position. Justice. Balance. Okay, so just get on it. Get on it. Whatever you were thinking about doing to make up the difference for your finances that you're worried about, it looks like it's a good idea. So do it. Okay? Going on. And thank you so much for your super stickers and everything, to all you donate. It makes a big difference. It makes such a huge difference, and I'm touched. Thank you so much. I know it now. It just makes me hungry for edamame. Oh, this deck, this is the Weird Cat Tarot. I am so hard on these decks, but it's beautiful. I got this one with a violet foil, or a pink foil with purple, but you know me, I like pink shiny things. Yes. You're retired. You girl, or you have, I don't know how you identify edamame, but it's going to be good. Do what you need to do. It looks like you are somebody that can, not all of us are good that way, like organizing. I need somebody like you to come help me organize. That's my I'm great for reading, but crap for organizing my stuff. But it looks like because of that, and because you are like that, you're going to be in a good place. And I feel like you will be helping somebody else out. Thank you, Peace Brooks. All right. Text, I've been reading myself, but can't tell if the cards are going in my favor because I want it to. Yes, I know. I get stuck that way too. Sometimes you read yourself into a circle. What's your question, Text Bright? Do you have a particular question? Did I miss it? Oh, I hope you're saying you miss me. If I've missed your question because of these darn YouTube eating questions, then I beg your pardon. Let me just pop back up. Oh, you are visiting San Fran next month. Oh, I hope that you get better. Just know that June is like June gloom. We tend to get like a lot of fog. So wear layers, bring layers. That means long sleeve t-shirt. That means that your t-shirt and then a tank top. And you're going to layer all that up so that when you go over the bridge 5 minutes out of the way and it's roiling hot, you can pull all that off and take off your jogging shorts and be in your shorts. I'm serious. You dress in layers. That is the key to visiting San Francisco. Otherwise, you'll walk around the corner if you're doing business in the downtown, and you will freeze your chi-chis off. So layers and a good windbreaker and shoes, folks. Get your tennis shoes with the arch support and everything. We've got heels. I think you know what? I don't normally either, but I appreciate you so much doing that. And, just let me know. Okay, so you like this guy at work. Okay, you can't tell if he likes you. Okay, I see it. All right, so I'm going to go to this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. Boing, boing. All right. Isn't that the case? Even like when I like a friend, I can kind of get that way. And it's like I get way too up in my head and I just get annoyed with myself. And I will read myself into a circle and it's dumb. And then I get cards that saying, this is dumb, which so I hear you. And that's when it's like, I need somebody that can read. Maybe we could become reader friends and you could read all my stuff because I just struggle sometimes to read my own stuff too. And again, thank you all for your donations. It means the world. Because you don't crush on people. Okay. Haven't even, okay. It's that little butterflies in the tummy. That's a good feeling. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna dial in on you. I'm gonna try to, sweetie. Okay. It's like, do they like me? Do they like me? I really want them to even just like me. But oh my goodness. I know how it feels. I mean, I'm married, and I'm okay. I've got my mate, but just friends wise, I do it. So let's see. I can appreciate it. Let's see. Tech spray. Tech spray. Just want to get these in. Darn good shuffle. That reminds me, y'all. I've become so disorganized in here. This weekend, Mama has got a clean house. This is bad. This is bad. And I got organized all my decks and get my love. I've got some certain decks for love readings like this. I hear you text me. I know. All right. That's why I want to really make sure I'm not going to screw it up on you. Well, let me just put it this way. If he doesn't, he should. All right. Let me see what I get. The problem with this bed, y'all, is I think it's eating me. I can't. You know what? I got plans. Y'all. Get this thing out of here. I want to get stuff set up so I can take this outside. Get my. I got plans. King of Swords. Do you happen to know if he's an air sign? Always find out his birth sign. 4 Wands. Okay. So we see him in the environment. I bet or he might have a lot of prominent air. Oh God. Did you as well? Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Seriously, sis, I did. And this was the second one because I read in pairs. I don't know about you, but naturally. So it's like, he's friendly. Girlfriend, I think he'd like to give you a back rub. Is your back hurt? Girl, can I give you a back rub? Maya tortures. It's very flirty. Oh. Now, 8 of Swords, this is you going, now, I don't know. You sound like me. I don't know. I have to have, I don't want too close. Don't have time for this. I think he does. The world. That could be fun. Play. Girl, play. Play with this. Have fun. You know, make it a game. See if you can get any kind of sense out of it. Just make it fun. I'm going to pass out. Somebody where's my fan? My fan from East Oakland. When I was, here you go, girl. Well, the cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. Isn't that the same? We all know it's true. Any of you that have been like, you're a tarot junkie and you like us, or you read, and maybe you just don't have your own channel. I know there's a lot of you out there like that. I was like that, like her. Isn't that something, girlfriend? Seriously, he was the first damn card I pulled out of deck. And you get the world. It's, look how light this energy is. It's very nice. Okay, so like this is the first, it's, here he is, like, hi girl. Oh, hey. You're not sure, but you know what? You got to lose some of that. Open up a little bit. Open up a little bit. Just be friendly. Don't close them off. Don't close them off. I know. Okay, so. Six of Cups. There's a lot that you two have to say to each other, actually, and there is a sense of nostalgia. I think you know each other from a past life. I really hate saying cliche stuff, but seriously, I can see why this would be hard to read on objectively, because I'm like way too picky on myself. Don't close him off like, yeah, don't. Okay. See the eight, you know what the Eight of Swords is because you read the cards. See what you do. And I know what you're doing, girl. And it says, don't do that. It says the world. It says, open up and have some fun and play. Have, doesn't have to be anything serious. Just have some chit chat. Heck, the discussion might be really fun. And the Eight of Pentacles, there's like a training, or there's something in common here that's really compelling. Like I think he's going to be very interesting. King of Swords, many times when they're in their proper dignation, like Geminis, I get on with them super well. And I have Gemini guy friends and I have Gemini girlfriends. But I, probably because of my components, but I always find them, a conversation with them in just wonderful. The Six of Swords, so yes, this is him going back away. I think going back overseas, that would make sense, eh? Enjoy just some, and then, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to take out my glasses so I make sure. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. But he'll remember that. I think that there's an important, actually, you know what? I think that there's an important, I don't know why, you're a Gemini. That's why you and me, a Virgo. So we're like, we could probably like cause a fire if we sat down to talk because we just, with our Mercury. That's why I can read you so easily. He'll go back, I think over, but I think that there's something I want to say to you that's really important for you to have this chitty chat with him and, be open to it and enjoy it. There's something positive, I feel, that sets something in place important. And I'm a sense of, it's weird, but like a sense of accomplishment. And things will go in a better way. It's Six of Swords. So I thought that was Eight of Cups. It's Six of Swords. So things will go in a really good direction. It's like a solid connection. But he still may move, with that So maybe you might, no, we won't say that. Okay, let's just take this one thing at a time. Anyway, I say start by being friendly. Oh, girl, then you can talk to me all day long. Sanib, they will. I get that they will. That's interesting because I was just going to ask, are you going to be moving to where he's from? Because I'm feeling like that's a solid with that Four of Pentacles, because it's like, to me, when I see the Four of Pentacles, it's like home, it's like stable or put, or it, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, yeah, that the answer is yes. I get yes, a positive, and it looks very positive for them. They may not have caught it. Thank you, IT guy. You're dead set on moving to the EU. I'd like to move to the EU myself. I'm in America. I see you going there, and you know what? I think it feels like home to you with that Four of Pentacles. Let me pull a couple extra cards. The Hierophant, okay, and the King of Cups. He might be more traditional, or there might be this could be a different guy. King of Cups, that's traditional, more traditional there. But this could be somebody that you're going to be learning something from, like a teacher or something. Lovers. Oh, what could that be? Be getting away from another guy. Yes, the rewind will work. This will be, I have set this so that it will record. So this reading that we're doing right now, you will be able to watch it again in case you missed anything. Sanib, your answer is this person will be, is he? Well, that will be interesting. You do keep in touch. I think it will proves to be a very important and enlightening and a good connection. Okay. But let me just get to Zanib. Okay. Oh, Benita. Yes, you can be added. I think I've gotten. And Text Spray, I'll have to talk to you. You can hit me up via email if you want to. It's mayastarot@gmail.com. If you want to. I check it every so often. I don't get a lot of activity on it, so so I just want to make sure that, okay. That's okay, Zanib. The answer is affirmative, is a yes. It looks very good. It looks like you will do well, and it looks like this person will be going with you. I get, and I got the sun. So when I get the sun, that means yes. It's all, that's the card that everybody wants to get, if they're wanting a yes, and you got it. So I believe so. Don't worry. And this is a recorded, live. Yeah. Did you? So Text Ray is getting it as well. 2 for 1. You can't beat that. All right, you guys, we're going on 2 hours, but I'm going to have to stop because this is where my throat starts. Yes, this is where I start going. But Benita Bala, I will do one last reading for you right before my voice dies. So go ahead and ask your question. Okay, what will Samuel's intentions be towards me whenever we start communicating? All right, I will read this and then I will close out. And if you want to talk to me, I can text talk, but I can't. My voice is it's going to be shot for today. So I'm winding down now. And if I missed you today, just know I'll be back on Sunday. And you can talk to me in the chat stuff. I don't know if I think I'm going to have to hold off on making my Netanyahu video for at least a half an hour. I let my voice rest. That should be enough. But it's just I've got bad allergies and I don't last long, even though I've taken them. All right. So Samuel, let me try and dial in on you, babe. Benita Bala. Benita. My husband's name is Benedetto, so you must be beautiful and blessed in Spanish. Okay. Samuel. What are his intentions? Benita. Okay, guys, so let's dial into Benita. She wants to know what Samuel's intentions are. And whenever they start communicating. So advise her with regard to Samuel. Okay. Last reading of the live. 7 of Wands. It looks like he's waiting till he's in a stronger position. Till he feels like he's got some backup or something, like he's got something. Because 5 of Pentacles, he has a sense of loss of, I think, his Weibos got crushed. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit giddy here towards the end. I think he crushed his ego a little bit, or something, because this 5 of Pentacles looks like he's feeling some kind of way. And it looks like he's going to come back around and chat with you, but once he feels not some kind of way. All right. Yeah. That, ouch, hurt his ego, hurt his feelings. There's, definitely 10 of Pentacles. This like family. Yes, he had to break up with someone. He's got the 10 of Pentacles, but he's getting stronger, and that's the good thing. Because if he was in a bad place, he's getting through it. That means he's working through it. And that 10 of Pentacles, oh, that's really good. There's a Queen of Pentacles. His ego is so hurt. I see that. But when we just look at these 2 cards, I think these 2 cards really express that. Makes me kind of, But the good news is this is what I get in his future. I feel like he has, for one thing, greater support of those around him, immediate and extended family and friends. And there's possibly even a lady friend here with this Queen of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if that's like family, like a mom or a sis, or if it's somebody new. Knight of Pentacles. Oops. And over time, I think rebuilding from this. Having to rebuild. I think he just needs advice and a lot of love. He just needs to get through that. Let's see how it goes, because it's going to take him a little while, a little effort there to kind of like lift himself back out of the muck. That person really ground their heel in. But then we get the Knight of Wands. Now we get the livening up. Now we get the perky, shiny, sunshiny. Okay, I'm feeling more lively. He'll come out of it. 8 of Pentacles. He's going to get tired of it. He's going to want to get to doing things again. And you'll get a positive call. Probably one to say, hey, you want to go do something? Or, I'm working on something. You want to come over and help me? Or And there's the devil, but the devil doesn't always mean the bad thing, and unless it means a bad thing. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know that if that's sexy time or not. But beginning of Justice, King of Wands. Balancing it out. Well, I just feel, or maybe that's to do with someone else. I feel that he will come out of this. He's going to have to put, this is going to be like his self-growth project. Thank you, Beverly, so much. And I just feel eventually he'll come out of it. I think his friends are going to bring him out of it. But the key thing is to have positive people around him, and not people trying to get him to do things that are going to bring him down again. He'll overcome this. But I see his energy towards you lively. It could be kind of, I don't know what kind of relationship y'all have, but if there is any kind of sexual chemistry, that's possible. Meaning, if I've just grossed you out and there's no way that is indeed possible, then it could just be with this Ace of Pentacles, this physical thing, that he could be looking for a new lady friend. And, maybe getting that different point of view. So, all right, there is your answer. Thank you so much, Sharon Sipe. Please, Sharon, please email me at mayastarot@gmail.com, and I will send you a t-shirt. I will. I'm going to be making some new ones, and I like to send my moderators a t-shirt. I'm about ready to lose my voice, you guys. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for your donations. You keep me here. You guys are the ones that keep me coming back. And much love to you all. I just want to send, Jazz Winder, thank you for subscribing to me. I am just sending out some Reiki. I'll see you in the comments, you guys, because I'm losing my voice. And I'll see you on Sunday, too. So if I didn't catch you this time, know that I'm on Sunday at 3. Thank you, IT guy. You're great. I have the best crowd. Oh, Craig, sorry I missed you. I will have to read on that another day. Jazzwinder, bring that to me on Sunday, okay? Because I'm closing out because I've got to get some to eat. I've got to go to the bathroom, and I'm losing my voice. Thank you guys so much, and thanks to all of you that are new subscribers. Thank you so much. If I didn't get you this week, I will be here on Sunday again. Bring your questions because I want to answer you, Jazzwinder. Okay, I can probably answer that in a little bit, and if I see you in a comment under a future video, I'll answer that. I'll try and answer that. Okay. All right, but I gotta go. See you guys. Bye-bye.